Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me we have a 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS Tribute. Before we go into full details on this car, I want you to like and subscribe below. What we're going to do today is we're going to walk around this whole entire vehicle. We're going to show you all the good and all the bad so you can make a decision on if this is the proper car for you. We want to make sure that we give an honest description so that if you're not in this state, you can watch this and understand what you're purchasing. Let's go ahead and start off with the front fascia. So I'd rate this paint a driver quality paint job. I would say a 6 out of 10. Paint is very lustrous, but there are minor imperfections throughout. The chrome is very nice. What I'm gonna do is I wanna show you the grille. So look at how nice the grille is. Looks like the original grille. You've got your bumperettes here, and this is not damaged or dented. Normally, this is very easy to bend. It's not dented. Let me open up the front fascia for you. So underneath the hood, you've got a 327 with a 4-barrel carburetor. This does have options such as factory AC, and the compressor seems to be working. Also, you have power steering, and then the engine bay has been detailed. This is the proper air cleaner for it, and then you can see that it was a factory AC car with all those components there. And then you get your Frigidaire compressor, which is right, and then the fittings that are proper. The hood has beautiful insulation. And then when I'm talking about, this doesn't have rust, but you can see there's minor imperfections. So when you look at the paint quality, you can see that there's a little bit of a run right here, which could be sanded down a little bit better. But other than that, the hood looks great. Closes nicely. Driver's side fender looks great. And you've got your emblems right here. Wheels and tires are in excellent condition. They have the SS hubcaps. And then those Hancooks have about 100 miles on them. You can still see the nipples on the inside of the tire. When we finish up with this, we're gonna put this in the lift and we'll take pictures for the potential purchaser. Driver's side door looks great and all the rubbers are intact. The air condition, or the additional air condition, works as it should. And all of your bright work looks really nice as well. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the door for you. See, all the gaskets are in place, and they did tape this off when they painted it. So it has been repainted. I don't see any rust down here either, and the door cards do look very nice, and they do have the SS pieces on them. You've got 2 bucket seats with a center shift, and then you have your air conditioning controls and radio controls in the center. What we'll do is we'll talk about that more when we go for the test drive. But the seats are really nice, and they're very comfortable. Steering wheel shows well. It does have, I see some stress cracks, but that's all I can really see. Rear quarter looks great. Nice and solid. And the trim work looks great as well. I'm gonna open up the gas cap for you so you can see inside there. There's no rust inside of here. When I look at the roof line, 64s have that signature cut, and this is honestly my favorite Impala. Paint looks really well, looks great. There's a little bit of dust on it, but we're right by the airport. You've got the Impala SS emblems Impala and SS emblems right here. And then when you look at the paint quality from here, you can see that the reflection is very nice on both the bottom and the top as well. Rear wheels look great, and so do the fenders. I don't see any bubbling. Rear chrome is really nice. And then my favorite, the taillights. Look at how cool it is with the 6 taillights back here. I'm gonna go ahead and get the key so I can open the trunk. Chrome shows really well. I do see a small imperfection right here. And that's it. There's a little bit of oxidation on the Impala SS symbol. So the trunk shows really well. There's no rust in it. I shake it just so you can see that there's no rust. And when you look under here, it's really nice. You got a spare tire, and then underneath here, it's nice and solid. Same as this. And you still have your support brace. Cover that up. Small imperfection right here too. So we're not only just trying to sell this, we want you to pick the right car. I don't want to trick someone into buying something that has a little bit of imperfections. Passenger side quarter looks great. Once again, SS Impala emblems. And then the bumper is fit properly, so if you look at both sides, I can put my finger here And the other side is the same as well. Even spacing. Trim on this side looks great as well. And I think the palm tree's leaving us a little bit of dust, actually. I'm gonna open up the door. You can see that it's nice. They taped everything off. A little bit of overspray right here, but the doors themselves are solid. And then the door cards again, Impala SS. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start it up while he looks at the last fender. I don't see any bubbling or oxidation on it. You don't have to get inside of it to start it. So it starts up, no problems at all. And it sounds really good too. Dual exhaust. Let's go ahead and jump in and go for a ride. We're inside the 64 right now. What I'm gonna do is show you all the features. So you have a 120 mile an hour speedometer. The odometer is showing 44,867 miles, but it is sold as exempt because of the age. Your fuel gauge works, and then all of the dummy gauges, that's what I call them, so it doesn't really give you like temperatures, but it does tell you if the motor gets hot or if the engine is cold, if you have low oil pressure, or if your generator is not charging. You also have a clock here, and then let me go ahead and start it up. It starts up like that pretty much every time, unless you let it sit. You have to pump it 1 or 2 times. Your windshield wipers work as they should. Turn those off. Your lights work, as do your brights. So you step right here and you can see the bright insignia come on. And I can see it a little bit on the truck. Your lighter is right here. And then you have a radio, aftermarket radio. Oh, perfect for Miami. They have an ashtray. And then this has factory air condition. So how to work that is you're gonna do cool, and then you can turn it on. And it does blow, but it's not ice cold. So maybe the next owner can take a look at that. Now you've got your center shift right here with this is like the SS pod, and then dual buckets. And then when I open up the doors, look at the lights. So the lights are illuminating in the rear. And you have your speaker grill with the Impala insignia right there. So that's where the sound is gonna come from. Let's go ahead and go for a ride before it rains on us. It's starting to drizzle already. I'm gonna put it into the drive position. So all you do is click it in, and you can feel it pull. Thankfully we have windshield wipers, so the rain's not gonna stop us today. Okay, so we're gonna turn right onto Ravenswood. You do have a set of spare keys that will come with the vehicle. I'm gonna leave those in the glove box for the next owner, and then you have some registration documents as well. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out and head down Ravenswood. We get to use our windshield wipers. It's been raining every day here in Florida. So let's turn those on. Transmission shifts as it should. It feels really good going down the road. Let's see how the brakes feel. So right now I'm gonna depress them. It's not pulling left to right, and it's stopping. These are not power brakes, so you have to give it a little bit more muscle than normal. Let's see how it feels. Ready? Not bad. You can feel the secondaries open up on the 4-barrel carburetor, and then you can see the paint quality. So it's not a bad paint job. It's just it's not a concourse paint job, but the water is beating off as it should. Today we're filming a little bit early, so you can actually see that there's not much traffic on 95 through all the train tracks. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn right at the blue sign, and then I'll test it out again for you. It's not overheating. Your turn signals work as they should as well. So I can turn it on, and you can see that it illuminates on the dash. I mean, the car is pretty much, if I was coming to look at it, it sold itself to me. It drives really nice. And then a factory AC car makes it that much better. If you have any questions about this car, if you want to ship it overseas, just give us a call, 954-363-2261. Let's see how it does from a dead stop. Obviously it's wet out, so it might spin. Still spinning. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, if you have any questions, give us a call, 954-363-2261. Drives really nice, easy to handle. Let's get back inside before we have to really dry this thing off.